Hey Tony, it's Sherry Hayes. You said I could contact you, so here I am. If you go back through some of my videos, you'll see that this Chatch chili pepper usually took up this entire trough. And it put out fruits all year long. And it was one of my very, very favorite plants ever. And this year, it seems to be dying. I came out during the heat this weekend and put up a shade cloth. It still continues to digress daily. I mean, every time I get up in the morning, I look at it and it seems worse. So I had some questions for you about it. Somebody said I should trim it back, but I'm not sure how far to trim it back. Like, I probably shouldn't cut these totally woody parts. Like, I guess my question is, so on this one, I could trim it back clear to here, but not, get out of the way, leaf, but not maybe to there, because I wouldn't want to trim the woody part. Is that correct? I mean, I just don't know how far back to take it. And then the other question I have for you is a question I've had for a long time. Ever since I've moved here, people have said, oh, every year for container plants, you have to add more soil because the soil compacts and it sinks. Well, that's true. But my question has always been, and I've posed this to lots of people, don't the plants sink with the dirt? I mean, if you're adding more dirt, aren't you eventually going to have the dirt up way too high on the plant? So I assume that's what was happening with this Chatch chili pepper, because I remember this being all one plant. And as you can see here, we have lots of branches on this plant now, but I'm assuming that somewhere way down in here, there's a single trunk, and that I'm now suffocating the plant because I've got it up, the dirt up so high. And as you can see, the dirt's much higher because I just filled it this spring. In other places, I've dug this out a little bit. But when I start digging, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera. There. When I start digging, I get into all kinds of roots on this poor guy. Here's one. I'll go around to the other side so you can see that. But anyway, they're roots galore. I don't know if it's like a tomato plant. Here's a root. I don't know if it's like a tomato plant where, you know, I mean, it doesn't have any hairs on it. But, you know, this right here, yeah, you can see this on the camera. This is a major root. I'm afraid to dig up too much of this. So I guess I just need your advice on, you know, here's another example. Should I cut this back all the way to the woody part? Like maybe right here for this branch? I mean, how far should I cut it back? And two, should I dig this puppy completely out and try to lift it? I'm afraid that would put too much stress on it, and I'm already getting into roots and all that type stuff. Should I just barely cover the roots and then leave this, you know, leave it higher in the rest of the trough, but lower this down? The other question I have, and I'm almost afraid to ask this, is that volunteer tomatoes have taken over this end of the trough. Do I need to pull these out? I'd hate to, but especially if I'm going to lose the plant anyway. So I'm really in a quandary and was looking for your advice. Thanks so much as always, Tony. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.